Hi there. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can delete the data from MySQL table using Perl programming language. So first thing, here is my PHP my admin. Here you can see my PHP database, and within MySQL I have this database, and it has one table named game data. It has total 7 rows, and out of which I'm going to delete this 7th row from this table. Okay, and for this we are going to write our code. Okay, so let's first open text editor IDE. In my case I am using Visual Studio Code, and as you can see I have created one sample.pl file. Now to work on this project, basically we need dbi module, so we will use dbi. Next thing is we need one my connection object that will basically use dbi module to connect. Okay, so dbi. Okay, so MySQL, my PHP is my database, and I'm going to use localhost because I don't have specific IP address here. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do is, now you need to also add your username, root, and then password. In my case, demo1234. Okay, and next thing is using my connection and calling for do method that will execute the query. So the query is here that I want to delete from game data where ID of that column is 7. So entire row will be deleted. Okay, just have to mention that. Next thing, we are going to make a query, and from there we are going to simply call our another query, which is going to be with prepare. I'm going to select from game data. So basically I'm going to select rest of the rows and going to print out whatever that is left. Okay, so we have our result equals to query. Okay, now here I'm going to execute the above query. Next thing is I'm going to use while loop and call for my, and then @ row equals to query, and fetch row underscore array. Okay, so here I'm going to use @ row /n. Okay, and finally I'm going to just close the connection with query and finish. Okay, so what we have done so far is first we connected to the database. Okay, then we executed the delete query on our table so that 7th row gets deleted. Okay, now after that we selected rest of the rows and executed that command, and then printing out our result set, and finally closing the connection. Now let's check this on our terminal. Okay, so we will see if we have any issues with our code. So type in Perl, then sample.pl. Okay, and as you can see we have our 6 rows here. 7th row is now deleted, and as you can see here, if I refresh this, then it will show me the deletion of 7th row. Okay, now the seventh row is deleted. So you get the idea of how to remove a specific row from your MySQL database table using Perl programming language.